Hey guys, Todd here with Great Escape Farms. Today I'm going to make a smoothie, and I have a recipe I've been kind of dealing with here for a couple of weeks now, and I kind of like it. So I figure I'll go ahead and give that to you. I'll show you how I put it together. First, I'm going to add in some bananas here. You notice dated November 26th. These were actually flash frozen, and I did a previous video and blog post on that, so you can check that out, see how to make these. And what I'm going to do with these is take a 1 cup measuring cup here, and I'm going to go ahead and dump this in. Everything goes in a blender here. And then I also have, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bounce the camera around here. I have a couple other things I froze here. So this one is spinach, and what I had was a great big huge bag of spinach. And I put it in the blender, mixed it with a little water, and blended it all up. And then I put it in ice cube trays. And that allowed me to move it to the freezer so it will last longer, and it makes these nice little cubes. So I put 2 spinach cubes in, and I did the same thing for kale. So again, great big huge bag in the refrigerator. I took it and I froze it. And I usually put 1 or 2 of these in, depending on how I'm feeling. So I'll put that in. Makes for that will be the greens of my smoothie. Sometimes I have kiwis and sometimes an avocado. I don't have either of those today, so that will be our greens. Next up, I add about 1.5 cups of cherries here. It's a little bit more than a cup, and I'll add just a couple more in there. And what these are is organic cherries that I picked up from BJ's. You should be able to pick them up from Costco, probably, what is it, Sam's Club, Walmart, some of the others, they should have them. I always try to go with organic if I can, just because of the pesticides that are put on a lot of the stuff out there. Also, in the future, I'll be freezing a lot more fruit myself as my fruit trees become more mature, and I won't have to rely on anybody else for that. But I'm not quite there yet. Next is triple berry. So this is strawberry, blackberry, and raspberry. And again, these are organic. Got these from BJ's. I do again about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of these. 1, 2. Lay those aside. Next, I do roughly a tablespoon of local raw honey. And I do this to sweeten everything up, as well as provide a little medicinal here. They say, and I guess it hasn't really been proven yet, but they say that pollen and stuff like that help with allergies if you have local honey. So whatever the case may be, I'll help supporting local cottage industry, if you will, the beekeepers locally here, as well as I like the sweetness, and if there's any potential health benefit there with no real downside, I'll go ahead and I'll give it a try. Okay, next up is raw organic protein, and this is something that my wife came up with, and she found it online somewhere, had it shipped in, so I do 1 scoop of that in there, so that's the protein. Again, I love avocados if I have any of those, because that adds the fat component. So I have the carbs, I just put the protein in, and with avocados that gives the fat piece of it. Now what I'm going to do is add 3 cups of water, and then we'll blend it up. Okay, so I've already added 1.5 cups. This is another 1.5 cups, so this gives me 3 cups of water. And I'm going to put the lid on, and then we're going to make some noise here. Power and blend. Okay, so I run that until it runs relatively smooth there. I did have something beating around in there that I don't normally have, so I'm not sure if that was... Every once in a while I get a cherry pit or something like that in here, so it beats up. So lay that in the sink, and Usually this makes 3 16-ounce cups for me. So I have 3 here, sometimes a little bit over 3. Twist and dump it right in. So there's 1. Get on. Can't do it with one hand. There's 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more than 3 this time around. So that's 3 16-ounce. I probably have a little bit less than a half here, maybe a quarter of another. So it makes a wonderful smoothie here, and that's how I go about it. Again, like I say, if I have kiwi, I'll add that. That just has a little unique, different taste to it. And love avocados in these things too. I just don't have any here. So this is a wonderful, wonderful smoothie recipe. I highly recommend it. Again, this is Todd from Great Escape Farms. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Also, check out our blog post at greatescapefarms.com. Thank you very much, and have a great day.